Hey, what's going on, people? This is your man, Coke Boy, and this is the Good Living podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I almost forgot that intro. And today I'm bringing you some juicy stories again, and I'm with my guy once more, Suraj in the building.
What's up?
Yeah.
Thank you for
So
having me. Good living.
yeah, thank you for coming. Um, so we've got some juicy stories for you today. There are plenty. We'll read and we'll dissect.
Yeah, yeah.
So Suraj has got some for us as well. Oh. We'll start with you.
Yeah, I do.
Let us know.
Okay, you start with me.
Yeah.
All right. So going straight up, these are what WhatsApp users confesses the worst payback they have done.
Okay.
Like, how can people be mean? How is it? How much can people be mean?
How mean can
How
people be?
mean can people be? Yeah, thank you very much. So the first one I got here is the person said, I broke up with my boyfriend, and just weeks later, my best friend started telling me she's falling for him. Okay. And asking me permission to date him. Lot of laugh. I said yes, but I was so pained. I know the only reason she did that was because she wanted the material things I used to get from the relationship. The stupid boy agreed. What was he supposed to do? Agreed to date her. They were dating. I asked my policeman friend to help me report him to EFCC. Oh, fuck. And
Jesus.
I assured him that he's into Yahoo. Yahoo. I gave him all the information he needed, and just a few days later, EFCC bust them. Okay, this is crazy. Seized all his phones, laptops, and cars. Thank God she was with him when this happened, because they took her phone too, and they cleared his account. His rent was about to expire too, because he planned moving out. He also spent like a month in jail, and then he came out with nothing. I cut my friend off and found a new relationship. He's still broke. Lots of love.
This is weak. This is vile. God.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
so
This
and the
is
worst part
crazy.
is they don't even know it was how. Like she was okay with it.
Yeah,
Hey, go and
yeah.
date him, go and
Because
date
there's
him.
nowhere in this story that said they found out it was her that did all that. But what do you think about it? Do you
Bro,
think she did the right thing
which
or
kind of right to
just
come on
payback?
now? Come on now. If you're not okay with your friend dating
I mean, she
your
would have
ex, yeah,
just
you will
said
just say
so.
no, it's not
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
But one thing I that didn't sit well or don't sit well with me in this story was the fact that she said um the stupid boy agreed to date her. I don't understand. Agreed to date her.
He has broken up with you now. What? In fact, I
Like
don't think there's anything wrong in what
me
he
me
did.
me I
In what he
feel
did.
me I feel
He
this
just
these
choose.
people might have probably been shagging while he
The
was
friend
still with,
Abby,
yeah,
yeah.
she probably had been shagging the guy when her
Mm,
friend was still with him.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, just all of a sudden, she developed interest in the guy, and it was not too long. I think it said weeks.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man. But
So
what she did was
yeah,
totally wrong. It
it's
was
wrong.
foul,
It's
man. It was
heavy.
foul.
It
It was
went too
heavy.
far. And even if you want to have revenge,
Like,
draw a
what kind of
line.
revenge would she have carried out instead of this?
It should have been one that would have affected only her friend because her friend is the one that betrayed her. She was already done with her ex. You get it's her
Okay.
friend that asked for permission to go and be dating her
Yeah.
boyfriend. Like you would
Plus, I
expect some
mean,
level of loyalty between you and your friend. And let her not go and be dating your ex.
okay, but the guy agreed to date her friend. I mean, there's some lines you shouldn't cross. Like me, for one, I don't think if I was the guy, I would never be
Date
her friend. Yeah,
your ex's
like
friend.
everybody around her is
Off limits now.
dead to me. Yeah, you get me.
That
So
makes sense, yeah. I have one here.
okay.
Well, I have a series of stories. You have a series of stories as well, Abby.
Yeah, yeah, I
All
do, I
right.
do.
So the title of my one is "Men Will Stain Your Stained White." So I'm guessing
Okay.
the stories I have is men fucking up.
Okay,
Jesus
so
Christ.
everybody has stained white now. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
All right. I met Lai at the bank I used to work at. He was a regular customer, and from time to time I would attend to him. He's a bit older than what I'm used to, but I thought he was quite handsome. We never spoke outside of work until one fateful evening when he saw me at the junction. I was waiting for a bus, and when he pulled up and offered me a ride, I happily accepted, and then we started to talk. He was quite chatty, and before you knew it, I was at my area. We decided to exchange contacts, and that's how beautiful friendship blossomed. He was a wonderful friend, and after some months, we began to develop feelings for each other. This man was the definition of intentional. Chai, how can this go wrong?
Okay. Mm.
When
Something's
he asked
coming.
me to be his girlfriend, Okpeo, I didn't hesitate to say yes because why not? It's my time to shine. He put plenty E.
Mm.
Few weeks into the relationship, he asked to meet at a hotel. Ah, baby me, this honeymoon stage is honeymooning, you know. Oh yeah, now staycation. Here I come. This love thing sweet. I didn't think too much of it until he asked to meet me there again and again and again. That's when I kind of figured that something was up because this is a relationship, not hookup. And anytime I
Wait,
ask
they were meeting in the
in the
same
same hotel,
hotel.
yeah,
Oh,
over and over
okay.
and over,
Oh, crazy.
not hookup. And anytime I asked why we couldn't go to his house, he would come up with one story or another. We said this in the last episode. Come up with one story or another. Today, he will say his sister and her family came to do holiday. Tomorrow, his mother. Next tomorrow, his kinikon. Hmm. I wasn't satisfied, so I decided to channel my inner Annalise Keating and do some investigation. I
Investigation.
stalked his social media and I found nothing. My instincts were still telling me something was really off because why the hotel meetups? Anyway, I broke things off because he wouldn't let me be. He would call begging and telling me how he felt alone. His sister was sick, how women treated him badly and all that. Oh, my baby boo. Sha sha sha. I took him back under the condition that I'll only visit him at home. He agreed, but after a while, he started insisting we meet at hotels again. This
Oh
guy is
my.
unrepentant. Sir, this went on for months. And in this month, we had a lot of issues, arguments, and all that couple stuff. At some point, I told him I needed some space and I'll call him when I'm ready to talk. After a few days, I was ready to talk, so I called him. First try, no response. Second try, still no response. On the third attempt, someone picked up and asked who I was. I told her I was his friend. I asked who she was too. Mama laughed and told me she was his wife. Jesus.
I wish you'd have seen this coming. If
Me
you
too.
ask
No,
me,
me, I wasn't thinking. Well, I just thought he was homeless or something.
nah, me, if you ask me, like right from the beginning, felt he's married.
This girl
That
doesn't
guy
have
is
sense. This
married.
girl doesn't have sense. See
Okay.
what he said. But he's not married. I said. Mama just laughed.
That's what she told the wife.
Yeah. He said, but he's not
Okay.
married. Mama just laughed and hung up. The next thing that came was evidence. Pictures and more pictures of my supposed LOML and his wife and
The wife
kids.
sent it to
Yeah.
her phone.
See, the woman already knows him. Like she was not
Okay.
saying this one here, another one. She just laughed and just packed evidence. Can I know my
Crazy.
offense? I love. I don't keep person. This thing hurts me, oh, and honestly, I should have walked away the first time, but no, I decided to give love a chance. Now, see where it has landed me. Inside hot potopoto. After all the baby, you are the love of my life, baby. I'm always alone because women always treat me like I'm nothing. Why won't they? Can't you see that you're nothing? Can't you see that you're nothing to write home about? Like, the breakfast was hot. I was angry at myself, but decided to take my L and move. I took some time to process it and eventually I started to move on little by little. After a month, this man messaged me saying he misses me and wants to apologize.
I mean, he
You and
wants to
who?
sleep with you.
Apologize by you there. I told him apology wasn't needed and he should face his family and leave me alone. Don't stress my life. Blocked. Wow. That's crazy. This is long and
That's
crazy. The
crazy.
truth is insane.
Me, I feel okay. I mean, it's not like it's one small boy or it's one just you get.
Yeah.
This is a man that you're in a relationship with, hmm?
Mm.
And he's giving you excuses whenever you bring up you going to visit him
And
at
she
his
stayed
place.
months.
You guys are seen in a hotel every other time. You can't tell me that that you don't know
You
this
don't
man is
have a
married.
clue. Yeah,
I
you
mean,
should
there
have
are
a clue.
so many evidences to even catch married men.
But some people,
Especially,
when you're in love, your
see,
head
there are so
goes.
many. See, forget love for now. There are certain things you just don't want to face the truth.
Yeah, I feel like
Probably she's getting something out of the relationship too, because you cannot tell me it's just a one-sided relationship.
obviously
Definitely,
now.
I mean, she's getting sexual pleasures,
Mm-hmm.
she's financial favors.
Yeah,
She get so all these things. She just didn't want to um open that chapter, like
yeah.
unwrap that surprise that's waiting for her. The next story here is my roommate gossips about me too much and I don't even understand why. Hmm. Every secret I've told her, I don't hear am for people mouth for school, even lies. One day she was sleeping and she is a deep sleeper. Her boyfriend called her and I picked up moaning for like 3 minutes.
Eh?
Oh, crazy.
And then read that part again.
Like her boyfriend called her.
Yeah.
That's called the girl spoiling her name around
Mm,
school. Her boyfriend called her and this girl that wrote this story now
yeah.
picked up the call
Eh.
and was moaning,
Okay, I was moaning in the
moaning
call.
on the call for 3 minutes, guy. Before I hung up and left her phone on silent. So in case the guy they called that same night, she no
Yeah,
go
he's not
know
gonna
to
pick.
pick to defend herself. This girl is smart, wicked devil. I hung up and left her phone on silent. The next day, she just the next day she just dey explain, dey cry for phone because he broke up with her. I feel bad though, but she deserves it.
I swear to God,
Omo.
there's no way to explain. There's no way on earth you can explain this
Like
thing.
this girl, the girl, what she did is
Even
bad,
if this
but
roommate
she's
confesses,
very smart.
that guy will not be there.
That silent way she put the phone, she put the phone on silent. Okay, let's see what you have on yours.
All right, cool. Uh, the year is 2014. I'm in SS2. I'm surrounded by couples here and there, and I thought to myself, where will I see this love? I didn't want to be left out, so I started searching for the love of my life too. The search finally ended when Dixon came back to school. He
Hmm.
left in JSS 3, but came back and he had the biggest glow up. Is this annoying Dixon that used to piss everyone off that time? He was a science student and I was in commercial, but we didn't really speak. From time to time, I would catch him staring at me and vice versa. Eventually, we spoke, and without talking too much, we became good friends. We did everything together. We would walk to the cafeteria together. He would buy me super yogo after school, walk me to my bus stop. All that secondary school love nonsense. I'm still wondering how this thing can go wrong.
Me too.
Before long, we became the popular couple in school, Senior Grace and Senior Dixon. Juniors adored us. Seniors wanted a love like ours. For my birthday, he gifted me a plastic rose, Parago chocolate, and some cash. For his, I cooked for him and also got him a card. Oh, there's no a
Hmm.
king is born here. I was broke, so don't blame me, please. Now you did great. Holiday season came and I was sad because I wouldn't be able to see him anymore. But he assured me that it was going to be fine.
Oh.
And he was right. Things were beautiful. Up until the day he randomly blocked me on to go on Facebook.
What?
And that one was quick.
Just like that.
I swear. Maybe there's an explanation coming.
Okay.
Sir. I was confused. I tried to reach him via phone. No response. I asked his cousin, but he wasn't giving any straightforward answer. At this point, my 15-year-old self started to think something was wrong. Because why are you not picking? Why are you not picking, baby me? Since I wasn't getting any answers, I decided to wait till school resumes. That way I'll see him and ask what happened and everything will be fine. We live and we will live happily ever after. Hey, Lulu.
The Lulu.
That was the plan until I got a message that changed everything.
Ooh.
A week before resumption, I got a friend request from a girl named Harian. I thought little of it until she used a photo of, you guessed it, Dixon as her profile picture on to go.
Oh,
It shocked me.
for fuck's sake.
And I had to ask her. I asked her, I said, Ma, is he your family friend? She answered, no, he's my boyfriend. Boyfriend Nibo. I had questions. Is she lying? Why didn't Dixon tell me? Why am I blocked? Is my love life ending? School resumed now. School finally resumed and this man was avoiding me. You think you are slick, I'll catch you. I finally cornered him and asked why he blocked me everywhere. I didn't block you, he said. My accounts were hacked, so I lost access, he said again.
Hmm.
Hmm. Is that so? Okay, Oya, tell me why you didn't tell me you were dating Harry and then. At this point, water don't through my eye. He tried to tell me he still loved me and all
Couldn't
that.
explain.
Yeah. But I couldn't get over the fact that he blocked me shortly after he started dating Harry. I felt so crushed because why couldn't you just end things normally? To make matters even worse, Wayek was around the corner. So we had a lot of joint lessons together.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And that meant seeing his sweet face occasionally. Long story
Yeah.
short, Wayek came and I failed maths and economics. He tried to beg me again. I no agree. Pills and potions became my heartbreak anthem.
Why all those breakup they happen during exams, like back in the day?
You know, so now that time puberty they hit,
Do you
people they
get,
mature,
yeah,
situations just they
different,
bloom, and then
yes, different
if you're lucky, you
emotions and
graduate with
stuff
your
like that?
relationship. If you're not lucky, your own will scatter just before
Because
the exam.
it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Having a heartbreak during exams.
She continued. Neko came and I passed. His cousin tried to make a move on me and I curved him. Some niggas, man.
Like,
Wilson reached out again to apologize and I forgave him. He hinted at getting back together, but that ship had sailed. Eventually, graduation came and everyone moved on with their lives. Moral of the story: leave love alone and face your books. This is my secondary school love story.
crazy stuff. My story here is person said, I knew my man was cheating, but I was too deluded to accept it. I'm in my early 30s, oh, auntie, and I wanted to be with him so bad. One day I was home alone and he had left his phone to charge. Okay, something bad is coming. So this girl started calling and I picked. She didn't hang up even after she heard my voice. She was just saying, where is my boyfriend's name? That she was calling the boyfriend, where is him? And why I'm picking his calls. She knew I was his girl, and she insulted me before hanging up. I didn't even talk too much. I just went through my boyfriend's iMessages through her number and I saw explicit videos and pictures there. Okay. Send them to my phone, message her with a new number with the nudes, and blackmailed her into paying so much money. I used different POS account numbers. When I was tired, I sent it to different WhatsApp TV with her face showing, and that's how her nudes went viral. She blocked my boyfriend everywhere, thinking it was him that leaked it. Now I have my man all to myself. It was so worth it.
Ah,
That's to
well
clap
played.
for
Nah,
that.
well played. Come on for Jesus. Come on for
I dey
Jesus.
tell you, guy. Oh, this is crazy, man. So the next story is my neighbor's generator was too loud, and it was literally by my room window. I never sleep peacefully because he turns it on in the morning till night. Even when there's light, out of laziness, he won't turn it off. I told one of my friend and she jokingly said I should pour salt inside the full tank. One midnight, I did, and the generator went off after some minutes. Anytime he fixes the gen, I will pour the salt again till he got a new generator. I still did it to the new generator and he repaired it till he got tired. Now two of us they manage NEPA light together and I sleep better. Wait, how the guy take note? Because definitely if he carries the gen to go and repair
Dude,
for repair.
maybe the salt, yeah, just goes straight to go and fuck something up inside the gen. So the mechanic will just see that, oh, this your so and so is fucked up, and then he will fix
Probably
it.
to just dissolve. To just
Yeah,
dissolve.
to
If it
dissolve.
was sand, then okay, now I
Bro,
know.
that guy is a
You know,
bastard.
some people put sand to knock generator engine, but the sand you see residues once if you
Okay,
take it
yeah.
for repair. So the friend is a very evil friend.
This is for
Telling
entertainment
her there's
purposes.
salt.
This is for entertainment purposes only. Please, and nobody's
Please, nobody
saying,
should go
yeah,
and put
don't blame
salt in
us for anything you go and do.
your neighbor's generator, because
This one, yeah, is called Roommate from the Pit of Hell.
oh,
That's the title of the story, and the story is always long, so let's get it.
okay.
Some roommates will test you. I've always been a calm and non-confrontational person, but that trait flew out the window the moment these people started to test my patience. Two of my roommates in 100 level stressed me to the highest heavens. They seemed cool initially, Few weeks into the semester, their true colors started to shine through. They would take my stuff without my permission, use my water to take a bath and wash plates without replacing it, give backhand compliments. They even lock me out of the room on some days. We had only one room key. They would gossip about me, their friends, my friends, everybody else's friends. Then go share gossip. These ladies will sleep on my bed without arranging it and still put things on top and leave it there. Ah, the last straw for me was when they tried to sabotage my friendship. Stay with me, I will explain, no worry. That fateful day, I and my friend, we'll call her Princess, went to pick up food. The food her boyfriend bought us. As soon as we got to the hostel, my roommate saw me carrying nylon of food and started calling me Owoepo, that is fair weather friend,
Mm-mm.
and laughing. Wetin dey do these ones? They now proceeded to tell Princess jokingly that she should be wary of me. I was a pretender. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She obviously wasn't new to their shenanigans, so she just brushed them off. I thought it wouldn't end there, but I'm sorry to tell you. I thought it would end there, but I'm sorry to tell you it didn't. Stay tuned for part two. Part two is here, don't worry. For weeks, they kept at it. They would jokingly tell Princess that I was using her for money and I was always saying terrible things behind her back. You're probably wondering why they were acting this way. I'll tell you, when I started to hang out with Princess more, they wanted to gain access to her through me, which I found weird. Is she a computer? If you want to be her friend, go and meet her yourself. Anyway, I shut that down real quick. So, what did they do next? They decided to scatter the friendship, but my God, no, they wear flip flops. It blew up in their faces, and they got the embarrassment of their lives. Here is how it happened. I was in my room chilling when Princess came in, looking visibly upset. I asked what happened, but she didn't answer. She didn't answer me, then proceeded to face my roommate instead, and what she said shook me. She wanted to know why they would go to such lengths to try to end our friendship. She wanted to know why they were telling people that I was seeing her boyfriend secretly. She wanted to know why they were spreading lies to others by saying I was using her to get closer to her man or that I said her clothes were cheap and ugly. She wanted to know why they disliked me so much. At this point, she was raising her voice, and then some other girls came to the room and started to back what Princess was saying. This is sweet. This is sweet. God is fighting for
Mm.
her. They had been coming to them to come. Okay, back what she was saying, that they had been coming to them to say the same terrible things. Hey, I
Mm.
couldn't defend. They couldn't defend themselves either. They were thoroughly embarrassed, and as well because they finally got the much needed verbal lashing of their lives. Needless to say, they never bothered me or Princess again. No apologies from them either. Just shame. Eventually, the session ended, and I was more than happy to never see their faces again. This is my roommate from Hell Story. What is yours? If you have bad stories, please, you can hit us up on our Gmail, on Instagram. It's on your screen. I think you have one more story for us.
Yeah, that's a very crazy story.
I swear.
So the the last story I have here is it goes like this. I was really crushing on this boy, and my friend knew. Before I knew it, they started dating. And I was so mad. My friend keeps her house key on under her foot mat outside, but she has no idea that I know because I found out on accident. I went there one night. She went clubbing, making sure no one in her compound saw me, and I used scissors to cut all her wigs. Auntie, this one's wicked.
So,
Oh.
what did she do to her again?
She used scissors to cut all
But
her
what did the
wigs.
first person do?
Like she knew she was the first the other her friend knew she was crushing on this guy before she knew it. The
This one
friend
has
went
entered.
behind her back, yeah, to start dating the guy.
Okay.
Started dating. I cut everything in small pieces and did the same to her clothes. Found some money and took it too. She's been crying about it on WhatsApp, blaming her other close friends that know where she keeps the key, and I always console her about it. I don't regret a thing.
Bro, you
That's
see, women
brutal.
have the
Brutal,
baddest.
guys. Brutal.
Yeah, well, let me say something. Yeah, keeping your key under your foot mat is just the same as leaving it in the lock in the door when you're going
Yeah,
out.
because
Everybody keeps their key.
I mean that's if I'm a thief, that's like the first place I'll
Yeah.
check
Most of the
over your
time, the
window.
key is even bulging from under the foot mat. Like someone that is
Yeah,
not in
someone
business,
that
we even notice
will
that
know
there is a
that
key
there's a
under there.
key, there's something under the
Start
foot
hiding your
mat.
key elsewhere.
It's crazy.
Start keeping your key elsewhere. People will
There's
deal with
so
you.
many places to hide your keys.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
I've, you know, these stories are mad. Though.
yeah,
Yeah, these are one of
crazy,
the most
crazy,
interesting
crazy.
sessions I've actually had telling, on scary stories. By the way, Edo is fine. She's going to meet you next week and start taking these stories. Thank you very much for sticking with us. If you have any good stories, like I said, hit us up on the Good Living Podcast, on goodlivingpodcast@gmail.com, or find us on Instagram. Link is in the description, it's on your screen. And I hope say when I get comments and like and subscribe, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.